Yes, the Mystreet series. We all love it. We all hate it. We're all neutral. Who cares? It's out there. It's kind of like messed up for me. So I'm just gonna give my overall rating of every single season of Mystreet. Starting with Phoenix Drop High, which is the high school portion of the roleplay. I really love Phoenix Drop High. The plotline isn't very much, but and neither is the animation, because there weren't that many mods other than I guess the pose mod or some shit like that. Decocraft maybe. Who knows? But I love the introduction to all the characters, and just overall, I feel like Phoenix Drop High was a good season. I think one of the best seasons, in my opinion. Because there wasn't that much craziness, but at the same time, there was craziness. We all know that Kawaii-chan, Michi, they're Mayfwas. And, I could deal with Mayfwas. Because, Mayfwa translates into cat. Or something like that. I don't know. Because I'm not that kind of person who literally knows everything. But, Kawaii-chan and Michi were cats in a way. And the introduction to the maid cafe. Wait, am I talking about the wrong season? I think I'm talking about the wrong season. I think the maid cafe was in Lover's Lane. No, the maid cafe was in Mystreet. Fuck. Forget what I said about the maid cafe. I'll do that when I get to Mystreet. But yeah, I feel like Phoenix Drop High was a great season overall. Nothing to complain about it. Nothing bad ever happened besides in the second episode where Caitlyn knocked Drowse the fuck out. That was hilarious. Sharply moving on to Graduation Days, which is the second roleplay of the storyline and the orientation week of college portion of the roleplay, or of the series. Now, I know that there were only 5 or 6 episodes in Phoenix Drop High, but I feel like I got the message across. It's graduation days. Everyone's graduating. The cast is graduating. Minus some of the werewolves. Oops, did I mess up? Oh shit, I feel like I messed up. Oh shit. Oh my god. I couldn't spot out the mistake I made until 14 quadrillion years later. I skipped Phoenix Drop High Season 2. That's just me being smart. Okay, so Phoenix Drop High Season 2 gave an introduction to so many more characters. Number 1, I just couldn't keep up. Number 2, everything was everywhere at this point. And number 3, I hated 99% of them. 'Cause they were all werewolves. All the brand new characters, they were all werewolves. Or Mayfwa. June Kai, Ian, Daniel, Blaze, Jax, Ryder, Principal Layla. Actually, no, I think Principal Layla was a human. Yeah. And then it was at this point in the series where it was revealed that Aaron was a werewolf. A werewolf. At that point, I just dropped the series. I'm just like, fuck this. Like, this series was really messed up. Or not that, yeah, this series was really messed up. But it started with Phoenix Drop High Season 2. If we're going from, like, the T-Sister to the T-Sister, then, yeah. It gets a bona fide the T-Sister times, like, 4,000 quadrillion, whatever. Like, the plot. The plot is thickening. That's the truth. T. Honestly. Like, I don't know where the plot went. I think it moved to Mexico at this point. Or, I guess the plot moved to Mexico during Emerald's Secret, but I'll get to that later. But honestly, Phoenix Drop High Season 2 was a fucked up series. I mean, not series, season. And honestly, I just couldn't take it. Now on to the proper rating of Graduation Days. So, like I said before, I had to skip back to Phoenix Drop High Season 2 because I missed it. Graduation Days is like the orientation week of college portion of the roleplay, aka the third season in the entire Mystreet roleplay, if you're going through the storyline. So, in Phoenix Drop High in Phoenix Drop High Graduation Days, it's basically like Aphmau and a couple other werewolves and like Caitlyn, Kawaii-chan graduate. Actually, I think Caitlyn and Kawaii-chan graduated before Aphmau. Then that just might be me talking on my own asshole. But it's for sure that Aphmau graduated. But I don't get how Aphmau graduated. I don't know how she went from a freshman in Phoenix Drop High Season 1 all the way to her senior year in Phoenix Drop High Season 2. Honestly, I think they skipped generations. But, like, the plot kind of thickened a bit more in Graduation Days. Because, like, we were introduced to new characters, like Luca, Mac, Jenny. Jenny being one of the fandom's most hated characters. I love Jenny. Like, we were also introduced to Betty, Kathy being another hated character. I'll talk about Betty and Jenny being hated characters, very hated characters, in in Falcon Claw University. But, like, there were a couple more characters that were introduced. That's right, there was Diana. There was... That's all I can think of right now. I'm gonna have to rewatch this. I'm kidding. But, like, yeah. Graduation Days introduced so many new characters. Well, not that many new characters, but it showed an amount of characters. and it was kind of hard to function with. So graduation days was one of the more confusing seasons of the roleplay. Briskly moving on into Falcon Claw University, this, sister, the truth tea. Honestly, Falcon Claw University is where the plot began to curve. Like, if I'm being honest, that's where the plot began to curve like a Coke bottle. It began to curve like a skate park, let me just say. Because, like, Aaron had bodyguards guarding his room. He had to be in the highest floor of the senior tower. I think that's how you call it. Of the senior dorms. Because Aaron was a senior. And I'm pretty sure we all know Aphmau was a freshman. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm gonna save that for another episode. I'm gonna save that for a conspiracy theory episode, fucking Shane Dawson. And, like, Aaron, he had bodyguards via his dad. His fucking disappointment of a dad. And Derek just wouldn't let Aaron have fun. He wouldn't let Aaron, like, talk to anyone. He wouldn't let Aaron walk near anyone. He wouldn't let Aaron breathe near anyone. He wouldn't let anyone breathe near Aaron. Because Derek... Oh my god. Derek thought he was helping Aaron, but I'm pretty sure we all know he was just making it worse. Now, on to the topic about Jenny and Kathy being hated characters of the fandom. Jenny tried to get Aaron's heart. Jenny actually successfully got Aaron's heart. They were boyfriend and girlfriend for like a couple episodes, maybe 7 to 15, I'm not sure anymore, because it's been forever since I've seen Falcon Claw University. And then Aaron broke up with Jenny. Jenny was heartbroken, but the fandom still hates her. But I love her. And then Kathy, you know that thing that Aphmau received that said, "Stay away from him, hussy"? Everyone thought that was Jenny or Diana, because all three of them were trying to get to Aaron. Later in the season, in like the last episode, I believe, it was revealed that it was, Kathy who made that note for Aphmau, because Kathy also wanted Aaron. Oh yeah, also, I forgot. What the fuck is that noise? But also, I forgot that Xavier was also introduced in this episode. Hi, Xavier. The devil. Satan, maybe. Who tried to reveal the Lycan family secret to everyone. Oh yeah, that's where the plot thickened. Sister, Mystreet time! Alright, so in this one, this is where the maid cafe was introduced. Because I'm a stupid shit. But here, this is where I began watching. Because I was stupid not to begin watching Phoenix Drop High first. Because at the time, it was only... Oh my god. I'm forgetting. At the time, it was only Phoenix Drop High Season 1, Mystreet, Love Paradise, Lover's Lane, Emerald Secret, and Starlight coming out. And there were a bunch of more role plays, like Graduation Days came out. Then it was, Then it was Falcon Claw University. And then came Her Wish. Then When Angels Fall. But I'll get to all of those later. Mystreet is actually, I think, one of the best seasons, in my opinion. Along with Phoenix Drop High Season 1, and I forgot to say this, but, Falcon Claw University. Because, like, Mystreet is the portion of the series where, like, they've all graduated, so, like, they move in together. Which, in my opinion, that's actually incredible. What I didn't like about this was... Aaron was shirtless 99% of the time, which really creeped me out at the time. I'm just like, bitch, put a shirt on. And, like, Maid Cafe, at one point in the series, was introduced. Which I really liked. I loved the Maid Cafe. I'm being honest. I loved the Maid Cafe. Like, the plot about it, that was incredible. I don't know why I'm more interested in the Maid Cafe than the rest of the series. Like, I don't actually remember the rest of the series. Because I watched this, like, 4 years ago. When this wasn't even out. I'm dumb. It was 4 years ago when Diaries began. Me just being a stupid fuck. And it was like 3 years ago when Mystreet began. I don't know, but Mystreet was a good roleplay. It was one of the better seasons. Swiftly moving on into Love Paradise. Love Paradise. A couple new characters were introduced. And that's a pun. If you don't know what that means, it means a couple new characters were introduced. Like, 2 new characters in a couple. I just explained it, now it's not funny anymore. But, by a couple new characters introduced, I mean Guide and Nate. Also, Tiani made her grand return in this series, or in this roleplay. Tiani made her grand return from, Phoenix Drop High, which was 4,000 seasons ago. I love this. I loved this. Like, there's no changing my mind. This was the best season in it. Not too much crazy, but at the same time, there was a bit of crazy. Also, I just like to say that I loved the episode where Travis set the house on fire because they forgot him. And Garth had exploding feathers, and then the fire got to the exploding feathers, and then the house exploded, blasting Travis away like Team Rocket. I mean, talk about Team Rocket's blasting off again. That was incredible. Time for the season that everyone's shit posting about. Lover's Lane. Now, the reason why I say that Lawrence went missing in Lover's Lane. Everyone flipped the fuck out. Like, Lawrence is just a character. I know he's important to the storyline. And, like, I know that there were so many ship posts about it of him and Garance. I'm gonna throw up. But Lawrence is not that important. Now, the plot in here is just nuts. The mayor blew up the houses on Mystreet. Like, Zane's house, gone. Aaron's house, gone. Aphmau's house, gone. It honestly made me lose my shit. I honestly think I, also exploded on that episode. And then, they have to find new houses. But that's a part of the bigger move, which is a miniseries. Which I'm not going to talk about. Because it's a miniseries. But, yeah. Lover's Lane is a very shit-posted series. It's very shit-posted. Ah, yes. Emerald Secret. The series that Wolf reacted to on the channel. You can go check it out. But Emerald Secret has to be one of the worst roleplays ever. In my opinion, it gets the worst season of Mystreet award. You can pick a participation award on your way out. Emerald Secrets. It was just all sorts of fucked up. Honestly, let me tell ya. It started off very innocent. Until the second episode. Let me be honest. Someone broke into the place. And Wolf thought it was Tatiana. Wait. In that episode that someone broke in first time, it was actually Tatiana. And then it was other people like the Snake-Eyed Man and Ian. And I'm just I've had enough. And then Ian, he took control of Zane. He took control of Lucinda. He took control of Aphmau. He made Aphmau kill Aaron twice. Not once, not 3 times. Not 150 jillion times. Not 84 times. Twice. And Ian tried to kill Aaron himself. And I was like, Ian, you son of a bitch, you have to die. That is exactly what I hated about this series. This series gets a negative 10 out of 10 from me. Aphmau's Year is up next, and I know Aphmau's Year wasn't that big of a deal, but it was a big deal for some people. It was it had a plot. It had a pretty thick with 2 C's plot. And, I liked it, but not that much. Because, it said, 3 months later, 5 months later, 7 months later, 9 months later, 12 months later, in order through the episodes. And, they said that Aphmau had to wait a year to see Aaron after the horrible damages that he took in Emerald Secret. Bitch, if you add that up, that equals 36 months, and 36 months translate into 3 years. Like, I did not have to wait a year. She had to wait 3 years. And I think there was, like, little snippets of Lawrence, so don't get your vagina wet. Or your panties in a twist. I think Lawrence returned in Aphmau's Europe and then made his brisk escape. Ah, yes. The dreaded Starlight. If you don't know what I mean by dreaded, oh yeah, you'll find out pretty soon enough. Because if you watch the roleplay series, yeah, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I say the dreaded Starlight. Because I'm being honest, Starlight's dreaded. And by that, I mean Starlight is one of the more horrible roleplay seasons ever. Because, like, not only at the same time did they go to a resort, which was incredible, and it was the resort that Aphmau really wanted to go to for, like, her entire life. Aaron took her there. But, like, I think in the 27th or 28th episode, also not to mention, Aaron is, like, always a werewolf in this shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, not to mention, not only is Aaron a werewolf, which I hated, that in, like, the 27th or 28th episode, the Ultima's secret came out. And now everyone was scared of the Lycans. Which, honestly, like, me too. If that happened in real life, bitch, I'd be terrified. I'd, like, call up my private jet and be like, this ain't it, Chief. We gotta go. And at, like, nearing the end, it was Ian who appeared on the scene, made Aaron go Ultima, and he accidentally looked into Gareth's eyes. Gareth accidentally looked into Aaron's eyes, and Gareth got knocked the fuck out. Everyone was pleading for him. Like, literally everyone. It was insane. Like, Starlight is pretty horrible. The worst roleplay in the history of eternity is here. When angels fall. From the episodes that are already up, I already hate when angels fall. Like, this is the episode, or the season, where, like I said, in Starlight, where the Lycan family's secret comes out, and now everyone despises and fears the Lycans. Like, there's an entire army trying to kill the Lycans. Like, what the fuck? And they're capturing everyone who tried to hide the Lycans, like, helped out the Lycans in hiding. Like, Zane, Nana, Lucinda, Kim, Sylvana, Ziana, Garte, I think, Gareth, Zane, and, like, they're trying to capture the Lycans, who are Derek, Rachel, Melissa, and Aaron. At first, it wasn't their intention to kill the Lycans, because they wanted them all alive, but then one of the guards killed Melissa, which I'm pretty sure lots of people are still on about. Like, lots of people are probably crying their eyes out right now. And, like, I don't blame ya. I cried my eyes out. And then, like, there were other deaths, like Derek and Rachel. And then there was the worst death of them all. Aphmau's. Now, I don't want to hear any bullshit about, oh no, Aphmau's still alive, or I recently her body to Aphmau, or like, Aphmau is gonna be revived by Irene, cause like, fuck you and your cocaine. Fuck you and your cocaine. Like, you can go snort cocaine out of someone's asshole and make a theory. I don't give a shit. Well, fuck you and your crack cocaine. Like, all these crack theorists, like, man, I hate them. Every single one. I had an entire video of proving crack theories wrong. Like, 3 of them. I only posted 3 crack theories, but I proved them all wrong. In the best way possible. Okay? Oh, When Angels Fall was the absolute worst. Let me tell you more about it. Her wish. My wish is for this series to end. Fortnite has more seasons than the Mystreet season. Like, Her Wish is like the continuation, or like the roleplay, the season after the events of When Angels Fall. So, like, judging the Aphmau's in this series, and so is Aaron, I'm definitely guessing that Aphmau actually does get revived. But, like, that's just me. Okay? Okay? That was just me saying that. I'm not saying that Aphmau actually gets revived. I'm just thinking that she does. I don't know. Like, that was my overall, like, my overall rating of the roleplay. Like, yeah. I don't know. I can't think of an outro for this.